The Bargain Bin Gamer would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which this show is created. We pay our respects to elders past and present and extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders everywhere today.
You're listening to BQN. Assimilate the audio.
On today's episode, I play a game that even its own developers won't acknowledge. We take point and click in a just direction it should never have been taken. And we play a game about everyone's favourite topic, debt collection. This is the Bargain Bin Gamer. Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of the Bargain Bin Gamer, a new BQN podcast. This is the show where we dive into the depths of the video game bargain bin by playing and reviewing games that are either cheap, poorly rated, free, ridiculously old, and those that just have no right to exist, in the hope that we find an unexpected hidden gem. I am your host, Davey Willett, and it is a pleasure to welcome you to this first episode of my new show. I have been a massive fan of video games all my life, but as I get older, I don't have the time to dedicate my attention span or focus on some of these more epic AAA titles that are out there, so instead I have decided to divert my attention towards the hopefully so bad it's good genre of gaming. So, on this show, we will not be doing playthroughs of your Horizons, your Zeldas, or your Hogwarts Bloody Legacy. Instead, I will sift through the bargain bin crap so you don't have to, and hopefully have some fun along the way. So, let's get straight into it. We are going to start today by going right to the bottom of the bin and looking at a title that is both old and cheap in a little segment I am calling Classical Shit. Today's first game comes from 2007 from a Norwegian developer called Team 6. The game itself is called Alpha Xylon and cost a neat little $7.50 on Steam. But let me be clear, I think that is $7.45 more than anyone should have to pay for this title. This is a crime against humanity, I saw quoted by one other YouTuber who got much further in the game than I did, and it doesn't even get away with being just a product of its time. There were plenty of indie developers doing great things back in 2007. In fact, the developer is still working today and producing titles across current platforms. However, in the games section of their website, there is no mention of the gem that is Alpha Xylon anywhere. And why should there be? The game itself is what I would guess you could describe as being a bit like an endless runner. Very, very tough in terms of its difficulty, but kind of unfair and doesn't really play by its own rules. But look, I think let's just take a look. For Xylon, $7.50. Let's just see. Oh, I missed the backstory. Something Elokin, probably. Eliminate him and the drug cartel. It's the war on drugs. Very big in 2007, probably. Okay, so I'm controlling completely on the right-hand side of the keyboard. Ooh, stabby. Because I don't think it supported a gamepad, but that's okay. Now, I have had a little bit of a go with this already, and I can see that little bit of roughness on the ground there. That's a bad thing. So we jump it very elegantly. Well done. Oops. Jump and... Oh, god damn it. Okay, that happens a lot too. Character models are beautiful though, by the way. Absolutely stunning. Alright, now staying hidden in these bushes does equal Well, it does equal, not being seen, but the game doesn't always kind of respect its own physics, I found. Alright, free the hostages.
Please!
Alright, I love this part.
Please!
Yes!
Please! 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 Please!
Thank you, Team 16. That's the Norwegian version of Spanish. What happened just then? Honestly. Alright. Let's keep this going.
Please!
Look at the pecs on him, by the way.
Please!
Ooh. Yeah.
Please!
Yeah.
Please!
Oh my god, they look like something out of GoldenEye. Right, now if I remember correctly... Oh, god damn it. Alright. Blah 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 backstory. Have you any wool? Alright, so from here you can see that when you die, you go all the way back to the beginning, no matter how far you get. I continued to die over and over and over again in some of the most unfair ways. So we're just going to speed this up a little bit. Now, I have struggled to really get... Oh, God, I keep forgetting 1-0 jump, stab, blah. So good. We got this. We got this. Hey, I was hidden in the bushes then, was I not? I don't know how I'm supposed to stop him from killing me, honestly. Oh god, I always forget about those ones. Oh my god. Oh, see? I'm in the fucking bushes! Okay. So apparently that gives me a small health bonus. I think I get like 1% back from it. Ah! Oh, he's stuck in there. What are you doing, friend? They'll catch you again. Oh, got it. Oh my god, I'm at 10% health. I'm gonna be like dead in no time. Come on, I know there's gonna be someone there. I am not coming out from these bushes. Haha. Okay, there's a dude there. Ah, fuck! Alright, this time. Obey your own rules, game! Obey your own rules! Ugh. Ugh. I was just testing to make sure there was the right button to press! I've actually given up at this point. Alright, I think I've got one more attempt left in me. That's it. That's it. Out. Out. No. All done. Goodbye. And that there is about as much of that torture as I can bear to relive. I did eventually get to a point where I was in water and it told me to blow up a bridge. It said, press enter here to blow the bridge up. I pressed enter and it didn't tell me I had to then run because I was going to blow myself up, and my progress went so far back. Having a look at some walkthroughs online, it looks like there's about 3 very long missions to get through. Now, I'd like to say that I felt accomplished every time I got a little bit further, But honestly, you could spend so much time on this, and it's so infuriating because when it just, like I said before, it just feels so unfair when you die. So, the question that I will ask myself was, would I recommend this? Absolutely not. It is not a hidden gem, and I will not go back to it. The end. For our second game today, we're going to take a look at a game that has been heavily criticised in user reviews in a segment I like to call Mostly Negative. So for today's Mostly Negative, I've gone and sought out a game that is generally regarded online to be terrible. Barely a positive review about it. But I want to try and find out if maybe it's just a misunderstood masterpiece, or a hidden gem, if you will. Today's game comes from a group called Team Azimuth, which I wasn't actually able to find a lot of information on. Mostly when I looked them up, I found a ski hire place somewhere in Europe. So it's interesting, you can't even really find a lot of info on their other games as well. The game is called Immortal Heroes, and I guess you could call it point and click, but you're just gonna have to see for yourself. Welcome to the unknown lands of Neandelandia. You, the brave warrior, have to go through the steppes and forests, mountains and swamps, and defeat all the monsters that live here to save the beautiful, barely clothed princess. At times you will be helped by locals, but do not count on this help specifically. Your task is to press the button as fast as you can to fill the strip at the top. As soon as the strip is full, the opponent will be defeated. Okay, overly simplistic. Yes, I am ready. Yes. Ah! What? Yes. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, click, 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 click. I'm literally clicking the left mouse button really, really fast. Okay. I got an achievement for that. That's fucking fabulous, mate. Alright, let's keep going, shall we? Yes, you were doing very well, and now we will complicate the task. The spider will have more health points. We need to click more! More, I tell you! Ready? Oh, come on! Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god, this is insane. Okay. This is going to make for the least entertaining... Oh my god, Microsoft Teams, go away! Wow. Yes, you are doing very well. And now we will complicate the task. The spider... Oh, it's going to have more health points. Brace yourself. Ready. Wow. Okay, I bet you're very, very glad you came here for the audio version of this podcast, because right now I am literally just clicking my left mouse on a paint-by-numbers spider. I don't think I can actually make a segment out of this. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Does it change at all? What is it? In the Twilight Forest there lives a terrible werewolf. Try to defeat him! Interesting. Alright. Oh, level 4. He's terrifying. Who decided this should be a game? Wow. Wow. How much did I just pay for this? $1.50. Worth every penny. Let's go back to it. Next hard monster. Let's go. Oh, it's the spider's back. Oh, wow. I've really got to click to get him this time. Alright. Oh, I just died. Alright, I'm literally swapped hands. I feel like I need to film what is actually happening with my hands to play this game. But, you know, that'll be about as exciting as what you're actually watching right now, which is just this bloody... Oh my god. Okay, I'm determined to get this one. And then I am turning this piece of shit off. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. Never mind. No. And from what I understand, that is literally the entire game. I wanted to do more research on the games that I review here to tell you more about where they come from and the developer and all that kind of stuff, but with this game, I just could not be asked. So that's it. Immortal Bloody Heroes or whatever it was called. No. Just no. Can today's final game make up for what we've just been through? Well, let's see. The following is the segment where I go and sort by lowest to highest price in the final segment for today that I'm calling Under $1. I'm not gonna lie, this last game was probably my favourite of the bunch. I'm pretty sure it only cost me about 50 cents on Steam, and it's the one I had most fun playing. So this game is called Debtor and was originally produced by Garage Games and was released on Steam back in 2018. Now, interesting fact I found when looking into this, with the permission of the original developer, the game was ported and later published by PSCD Games for the Sega Mega Drive in August 15 of 2020. Very, very interesting. The premise is quite simple. It's a bit of a puzzle game, probably something that works quite well on a mobile. You are a debt collector who has somehow wound up in jail after an accident and going to hospital. It's confusing. It's very confusing. And on your way out of jail, you've got to collect all the debts that you did not manage to collect. It's weird. Take a look. There was a debtor in the world. Once he became very ill and he lost consciousness while the ambulance was going to the hospital. He woke up in a strange place. In that strange place, one of the inmates explained, "For those who have unsuccessful assignments, come here." Our hero's unfulfilled task was to collect all his debts. Well, usually mine is just to pay them, but fair enough. So, I think this is a debt collector who had an accident and went to prison because he didn't collect all his debts. I feel for him. Oh, I think I just ignored all the... Okay, so I'm going to speed this one up at this point. I did spend a lot of time trying to just get the basics right here, and they are very basic, so I'm a little hurt, or my ego's a little bruised that I didn't figure it out. But essentially, this is one of those standard puzzle games where you have to collect all the doodads, in this case coins, and then find a way to get to the door that takes you to the next level. The difficulty and challenge increases along the way. You have a very limited set of abilities: jump, push, headbutt, plus 2 explosives you can use in each level. You can also restart the level as many times as you want, and trust me, you will be restarting a lot. There is essentially only one sequence of pushing and pulling type events that will see you through to the next level. Thank God for being able to hit that restart button. Oh my god, I did it so much. The great thing about games like this though is that when the light bulb finally lights up, it makes you feel really smart. However, the lateral thinking required can become exhausting over time. Many times I found myself just staring at the screen trying to figure out which container would break, which spike or zombie would kill me, or which area I would get stuck in depending on my next move. The game requires you to map out each obstacle ahead of you to be able to complete the level. It is a great little time killer though that will keep you thinking, and it's a bit of a bargain. That all being said, games like this are a dime a dozen. I realized you can also get it on mobile platforms and Nintendo Switch. I think it probably feels a little bit more home in that kind of on-the-go kind of context. Play a few levels, you know, on the train to work or something like that. But all up though, I had fun playing through this, and I think I will keep playing through until the end. In my time playing it for the show, I got up to level 19, and I think there is only 30 in total, so I'll probably be done pretty soon unless the difficulty really spikes towards the end. So a short game overall, but you can't really complain when it only costs 38 cents. 38 cents. I think that's a current special on Steam, but still, you know, you can do a lot worse for a lot less. And that's it for the first episode of the Bargain Bin Gamer. I hope you enjoyed this fun little romp through the depths of video game bargains with me. This show will be back for more, and if you liked it, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a comment with your feedback or other games you think I should be trying, and also head on over to Twitch where you can find me there as well. Bargain Bin Gamer, spelt Gaymer. You can also find the show on Instagram and follow along with the journey on there too. Look forward to spending more time with you in the future. And also don't forget that this show is a part of a bigger network of podcasts known as the BQN, which is a fabulous podcast which celebrates diversity and inclusion, science fiction and pop culture in all its beautiful and wonderful forms. You can become a patron of the network by going to patreon.com/BQN, and you can check out our other amazing shows such as All Good Things, Galaxy Class, History with the Zalagis, Infinite Diversity, Mickey's Marvels, Sasquatch, and What's the Tea, Bev, and my other show, The Trexperts Quiz. You can find any or all of these by searching for the BQN Master Feed wherever you get your podcasts from. You can find some of them on YouTube as well. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you next time. Peace out.
Mann, kan du for helvede trykke grævligt. Please. Mann, kan du for helvede trykke grævligt. Please. Mann, kan du for helvede trykke grævligt.
Oh my god, I've never had 90% health at this part before. Oh my god. I've never gotten this far. Scenery's changing. Oh my god, I gotta go in the water. Press enter at the right place to blow up the bridge and receive a health bonus. What's the bet there's more traps under the water here? Oh, what? It didn't tell me I should run!